Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another anime review. I just recently watched the first season of The Ancient Magus' Bride, and to be honest with you, it gave me a lot of nostalgia from when I was in college, and maybe even before, because it just had similar feel to Full Metal Alchemist, and it truly is one of the best animes I've ever seen, and I'm not kidding. This is absolutely incredible, and it's just one spectacular show, from the animation to the characters to even the background music, and it just reminds me of Grimm, if you've ever seen the show Grimm, or 10th Kingdom. It's reminiscent of that, but it's so much darker. And if you're a fan of true fairy tales, then this is right up your alley. And of course, there's a lot of Celtic lore in this, and it's absolutely tremendous. And it's obvious that the animators really did their research, because you hear some terms that are not used in everyday speech, or when discussing everyday life. It's something quite unique and unusual. And not only that, but there are quite a few life lessons. I should say there are lots of life lessons that one can glean from this particular anime. And you get the sense of, just because a character is evil doesn't necessarily mean that the character is outright evil, that maybe there is a shred of humanity within the character, or the character had a circumstance that created them in a sense. And I'm not going to say which character that is kind of a spoiler, but there are only 24 episodes in season 1, and I read up that there are 3 other seasons. Of course, season 2, I think, has already been dubbed by Funimation, and hopefully it's coming here to the States. Seasons 3 and 4 are in Japan. Oh, darn you, Japan. But I said that in the most loving way. But as I said, like Wonder Egg Priority, which I'm still watching, I absolutely love The Ancient Magus' Bride. It is nothing beyond phenomenal, and there are moments where I cheered, there are moments where I cried, there are moments where I really root all the way for Elias and Chise. I'm not going to say why, but it's one of the most stirring and complicated stories I've ever seen, and it's a modern day fairy tale, and the realms that are visited are just, oh my gosh, I want to live in some of these realms, honestly, particularly the dragon one. I can't say that much else about it. The voice acting was absolutely stellar. I mean, everybody who worked on this, I'm sure they had so much fun, particularly Elias, his voice actor, because he has to say die a lot, but die. Every time he gets crossed, die. Take a shot every time Elias says die. Actually, don't, but it's actually one of my little running gags, and something I kind of like to tease a little bit about, even though there isn't really anything that you can make fun of, because it's so crisp and clean and seamless in the way that it's done. If you have noticed everything around me, this is my actual last day in the apartment. I'm cleaning up whatever has to go that's left, which isn't a lot. I'm not really sure what else to say other than my laptop decided to have a meltdown. I still have it, but I'm hoping I can actually post a lot of my old videos on YouTube. This is why I'm using my phone right now, but if you're a fan of anime, then Even if you don't like fantasy, there's something for everybody in the Ancient Magus' Bride, I think, because it's so beautiful. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It's sort of like watching Demon Slayer. Even if you're not into the paranormal, the animation in that is just so absolutely just gorgeous. And it literally takes my breath. Even when I saw the movie, I'm like, my mouth is dropping, because it's just, every movement is just so pristine, and it's art in and of itself. And I love the fact, I know I'm getting off in a tangent, but Tanjiro's many different forms, it emphasizes Hokusai's Great Wave, which is absolutely my favorite painting of all time. One of my many favorites. And just seeing that come to life, you think, Hokusai would be so proud if she were alive to see that. She would just be thrilled to be like, I've been immortalized through even anime. And yeah, that has to be such an honor just to be remembered in that way and be so loved. Even if they don't know who the real Hokusai was. But anyways, Ancient Magus' Bride is just nothing short of just absolutely magnificent. There is nothing bad I can say about this anime, honestly. I mean, it moves so quickly. And the characters, there's something that everybody can relate to. And many times I could actually relate Chisei, and I guess I shouldn't feel like I'm cursed or anything, but because I know I'm not. But it's just that when you are unique, when you're different, other people don't quite understand that, and they like to put you aside, and they try to categorize you, and they can't. So you're one of those special cases where you don't quite fit in, and you don't know where you could fit in, and you try to fit in, but sometimes there are people who come along that will love you no matter what. And I think that's the lesson of the Ancient Magus' Bride, just to being authentic and what true love really looks like, and how manifold love really is, and that has many shades and hues and ups and downs, and it is a very unconventional modern love fairy tale story in that sense. And I got a lot out of it, honestly. It really taught me quite a bit. I thought, oh yeah, this is what love really looks like, and instead of how it's portrayed sometimes. And it shows the facets of love, and I adore it. And being a fan of the Celtic mythology, it's just absolutely fascinating. And I thought, yeah, they really do know their stuff. But beyond that, I really don't have that much else to say other than this is my update. I'm going to be living with my surrogate brother. Don't know how long that's going to be, but hopefully I can find a house, and I can get a new job. I'm still working where I've been working for 2 years. I want to do something more with my life, honestly, but that's about all I have to say. Till next time. Live on, prosper. Ciao, tutti.